Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to do things a little bit different. It's been a little bit since I've been on this channel and I actually made a video on here. I took a break from this channel it's been a while now actually since I've been on this one. So there's been a few things that have been going on with me. One really big thing that happened was, it kind of happened, and I don't know always how, but it did. December 2nd of 2022, so of last year, I actually had a boyfriend for a little while, and we were together for 5 months. But unfortunately, some things kind of happened. I'm not getting all into detail about it, but it got me thinking about, like, what was going to happen when summer came around. I had a lot of things on my mind, because I'm officially out of high school now, guys. I officially graduated. I graduated this year, back in June. It's a little scary, I'll admit. I'm at times scared now of, like, what's gonna happen next. But I've been thinking a lot about, like, what I want to do. But before I get into that, I'm gonna go back to this. I kind of told him that we were going on a break, and he was like, "So is this your way of saying that we're done?" And I had said yes, but I didn't really know what else to say. But certain people think I walked away really easily, and I didn't. I walked away and I resisted myself of looking back, and I just brought myself not to. Because I felt if I looked back, I wasn't being strong, and I was being considered as somebody who can't do things on their own. So I kind of looked at it that way. But at the same time, my ex pretty much thinks that I was messing around with another guy while he and I were together, and I wasn't. And I tried telling him that several times, and it just never got through his head. I mean, for some girls and stuff like that, they like to actually have guy friends and not just want that friend, or not want a guy to be her boyfriend. Like, some girls are allowed to have friends that are guys, if they're literally just friends. I mean, for me, an example, and I'm not trying to make this sound any more weird than what it's gonna sound coming out of my mouth, but I actually have more friends, though, that are guys, though, than girls. Because, honestly, yeah, I have a few friends that are girls, and I have a few friends, though, that are guys. I mean, be honest with stuff like that. I'll give you guys a little bit of a piece of advice. If somebody can't accept that you and that person are just friends and nothing more, then try actually having a talk with them about it and making them understand. And if that doesn't work, then there's something going on. It's kind of how I had to learn. Because I literally had to tell my back then boyfriend that me and this guy were literally just friends, and that's all we're ever going to be. Nothing more. But it really got bad, like, right around before everything, because he didn't like the whole fact that me and my friend were spending time together, or that we were going out on car rides or something like that, because personally I have a thing for car rides. I literally love going on them because they calm me down. Because I do have anxiety, I do have the depression, and if I'm out and I'm actually, like, in a car listening to, like, music or something like that, it just makes me clear my head, where I'm not thinking about things that are going on. A lot of it was, I always had a lot of stuff going on when I was in high school still. But a lot of things are pretty much starting to disappear. But it was like right after he and I split, things just kind of went south. I mean, I was starting to argue with my friends more, and some of my friends are not speaking to me anymore because of reasons that I can't even explain, because I don't really understand them. But I've tried so many times to get certain people out of my head, and I'm kind of hoping doing this video may kind of help, because I did find out that my ex made a video and he didn't include my name, which I appreciate him not doing that, but my idea wasn't really to break his heart. My idea was just to let him down slowly and stuff like that. I wasn't trying to hurt him. I never wanted to. I just wish he understood when he had asked me more than once if me and my friend were messing around, and I told him no. I just wish he's like, okay, I trust you, and I know you're not doing that, and I'm sorry, but it just kept the same pattern over and over and over and over again, and I just couldn't take it. I was always so stressed out. I was always so upset. The minute he'd leave my house, I'd be breaking down, and it was crazy. And I was always scared of losing him because of the way things would go. I mean, I'm about to start crying, and I'm not trying to. But I don't really know what else to say when it came to him and I. That's kind of why I was just like, either I'm going to do a break for the summer, or I'm going to just split with him and see what happens. And this split, yeah, it may have hurt, but I don't always know everything. To be honest though, I think the split though was a good idea, because, well, it made me think, and it at least made me realize that I need to fix things before I even start a relationship again. I think honestly I have a few things I need to fix before I even start dating again. One of them is being more honest with certain people in my life, and the other would kind of just be, I really, really need to better myself. Just be honest, I literally at times had to lie my way out of things so people were not getting too suspicious. And it's what I had to do a lot with my ex, because as long as he knew that there were things that were, as long as he knew that I was okay, he was fine. But I felt like at times he was having a little too many ways of knowing that I was okay, because he had ways of tracking my phone, or he would start blowing up my phone, and the minute I wouldn't answer, bam, he'd start overthinking. But like, he would literally start overthinking and say, like pretty much he was just overthinking. There's nothing else really to say. He was just overthinking every time. And I was just kind of starting to get to where I was realizing, like, yeah, he and I need to have a serious talk. And we had more like have had a lot of talks, and I felt like they never changed anything. I even asked my friend the one time to help me talk to him, and that was like 3 times we had tried. 3 or 4. I forget. Or there was more and I just forget about them. But every time we had tried, nope. It'd work, and then it would go right back to square one. I felt like I had just climbed up this big tall mountain and fell like 30 feet. And yeah. But after a lot, I realized that there were a lot of things that had went kind of south. One of them was I started losing my own self to my own head. Meaning I was letting certain things get the best of me. And I started started kind of thinking and realizing I need to start thinking about what I'm going to do. So, back to what I was saying before I got into this whole conversation with you guys. Like I said, I'm officially out of high school. I graduated in June. So, I'm starting to realize what I want to do. And there's two things I want to do. So, if you guys have my other channel, which is for weather, that is my main thing I've been wanting to do since I was actually between 6 and I got really into it when I was 12. I want to become a storm chaser, actually. And if storm chasing doesn't really work, I have something to fall back on, which is bartending. So, I really want to get into... I really want to get really more into the whole weather and storm chasing thing. So, I may not spend a whole lot of time on this channel, but I will be on my other channel. So, I am going to probably put a link in this video for you guys to subscribe to my other channel if you guys ever want to go on ahead and watch any of the videos. Yes, there is a video in there, but I prefer to not delete. I do not delete my weather videos. Unfortunately, there's a video though with my ex in it, or there is two, but one of them is him actually doing part of the video, and one of them is just he's behind me. Just, yeah, I don't delete my videos. I don't delete my weather ones because they mean a lot to me, and I work hard on them. So, I prefer not to delete them, but, yeah, I was just giving you guys a quick heads up. There was a video, though, with him in it. But, I'm pretty much gonna admit, yeah, there's a part of me that misses him, and then there's a part of me that is like, what's gonna happen next? So, part of me is, I don't want to hold on to the past anymore. The rest of me is, there's a part of me realizing that I'm holding on to my past. And the rest of me is realizing if I let go of my past, I can start focusing more on my future. So, I think I'm just going to take my friend's advice for once, let things go, and actually start focusing more on my future than my past. So, this was more of me kind of venting, but I just really needed to get this all off my chest before I eventually burst. So, on that note, guys, be safe. I love you all, and I will be back on here because if you guys know, I do post a whole lot of these texting stories. So I'm working on one big texting story that will be coming out, well, when it's done. Because it's not done, it's in the process right now, let's just say. But until then, I will see you guys later. Be safe.